All right, you want comics here? Next episode, you comics: transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube video and art that are in response to comments I made against the lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning: back to my original spot. While being up close to the camera was kind of cool, it was very close. I like being back here. My cat is now sleeping on a higher place, in a higher location. She likes it because it's up high where she can just feel safer. So yeah, she's hanging out up there, so that she's all good there. And I'm going to continue on with his work. Let's see here. Continue on here. What's this? So the hero cards. Please leave religion out of this. No, because religion is what is you need to hear. Okay, that's the stuff you need to know about, so you can stop doing this nasty stuff over here. Okay, that's the stuff that's showing how this stuff is wrong. The stuff you're doing is wrong. Continue on. Transgender, non-binary, and other having dysphoria is not a fear of others, other than the fact that it is 100%. Yeah. You see them say that. Then the next section they'll say in social situations, or something like that. I want to present as something else other than what I am, or something to that effect. That basically means in situations involving other people, I want to lie to them about what I am, So then we'll be seen, because I'm afraid, they're basically afraid of being seen as something they don't want to be seen as, which is really sad because what they're, seeing as what they actually are is not bad. What's going on is the ignorant masses are like, but that's not the stereotypes and other things involved in that stuff. Says, this is bad. Says that's bad. And I'm like, no, it's really sad. So. On here, religion has no say in this, other than the fact that it tells us exactly what's going on. You necessarily dragged it into it because I say you did. Yeah, lying's wrong according to religion. So yeah, get that religion out of here. So bad. I have medical professionals, Dr. Heidi Rose, to be specific, a famous person who's wrong. Next. So stop brainlessly typing on the internet trying to prove a point which is obviously wrong because I say it's wrong because it says what we're doing is wrong. That's the main reason. Do you want to hear? You need all legitimate research that I like, not the stuff that shows that what we're doing is wrong. And religion and anything associated with it is not without this research because I say it doesn't. Ignore that it says exactly what exactly it says that this stuff is wrong, which is exactly right. Ignore that. You don't believe in the transgender and non-binary people existing? Leave us alone. No. Don't believe that you're doing that stuff is right. That's why I'm going to keep going. I say, if you will never be completely comfortable in your skin, then why transition? Why accept your body as is and act the way you want to act? Come on. Let's go. I say, sorry, I am a Christian, so religion is involved no matter what. Also, it totally is a fear of others. And yes, it is also a lifestyle. Yes, you don't choose to feel dysphoria/fear, but you do choose to lie about your biological sex with preferred pronouns. You choose to hide the sexual traits of your body. You choose to try to imitate the voice of the sex you want to be. You choose to dress like the sex you want to be. You choose to take hormones. You choose to have unnecessary cosmetic surgery that diminishes your body, does not change your biological sex, and all that fails, you choose to take your own lives. That is why people need Christians. We can help you find a better way to live than that. Let's go. Next. Go. Well, then I say, let's try to think critically here. Why is something that doesn't need to be hidden? Because you're afraid of what other people will think about it. Because other people are being idiots and saying something wrong with that when nothing is. Continue on here. Why? What would someone do if they found out your biological sex? Hate on you because you're a human being? Okay, that could happen. That's their problem, not your body's. I say. Someone says, okay, sure. Why hide something that doesn't need to be hidden? Why base my life on something I was born with that I don't get to choose? It's only social norms that make it important to anyone anyway, other than, of course, the biological element. Ignore that. Nope. Why lie with something you don't need to hide? And it's the same question again, and you're making an assumption that I don't need to hide. It would also confuse it. No, it's the fact that, that's the end of the screen cap. So the fact that dysphoria exists and is wrong, which you had to refute since you never had it supposedly, and have therefore not had experience or argue against it. Supposedly. What will someone do if they found out about biological sex? Well, I already make that note since it doesn't bother me, and most people say, "Oh, cool. I'll continue calling you Miss." I'll continue to lie with you, lie about your biological sex with you. Not good. Don't do that. Some people end up being rude by saying that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. Then don't really see them often because they stop talking to me, and then I pity them for telling the truth, wanting me to tell the truth instead of lying. The issue is when people like you defend an assault because the victim wasn't born the right way or believes they were born the right way, so they start lying about the biological sex. Because people have tried to justify it with they were trans for centuries. Just like justify it with they were gay for centuries. Just like justify it with they were black for centuries. Those are different things. Also, might as well do some more like critical thinking. You claim that you're saving us from slaughter, but that's because you approve being trans, because you approve being trans is a choice. It is. But also rates of depression, even numbers of those who take their own lives go down to normal levels if their families, supposedly, if their families and friends use the right, or the right gender, no, not the right gender, the gender they prefer, the lie for them. And there's also extreme amount of experience that trans are happier and less depressed once they're able to present as the gender they prefer through lies. That's wrong. But that's wrong though. You have to stop doing that. Please debunk it with the facts and logic that you fabricate from religion. Stuff. What's it called? Links to things I don't care about over here. That just start kissing the cheeks of the transgender community. Go. I say, someone says, "Hero comments. Well, pushing your religion on others is really effing annoying. Keep that in mind." Because of course it's saying you're doing wrong, and they're like, "Dang it, I don't want to be told I'm doing wrong. I'm doing wrong. Stop it." Next. So it says, some people can't be happy without transitioning. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Once they learn how. Yes. And I say, true. I'll bet that Noah and Joshua were annoying to some people when they kept telling them, and Noah and Jonah were annoying to some people when they kept on telling them what they should stop sinning, or they're going to die. Read more. And I say, actually, they can. Once they understand they don't have to. When you learn that you don't need to be lying about your biological sex, when you can just be like, no, see, that I was born with these organs, but I am me, not lying about my biological sex, but I'm me, though, I'm not like any other person of this biological sex out there, So that's the way you do it. No lies, go. No preferred pronouns, no lies, no disguises, go. So it says, "Yo, gosh, you say the truth hurts. Maybe it'd hurt more if you consider the thought that the Bible was written by a bunch of grifters trying to make sense of the world, throwing things at the wall, hopefully it might stick." It wasn't. So no. So it's, oh, well, good. Someone says, and I say, you clearly know nothing about, I quote from it, you clearly know nothing about the topic, so shut up. Oh, yeah? Personally, genetic trait that makes them look a certain way is not wrong, should not be hidden or lied about, knows nothing about a genetic trait that makes some people look a certain way, but it's not wrong. In light about? Question mark. I should have said. In light about? I should have said that. I got that wrong. Got the wrong stuff in there. Which point? Go. Well, it's kind of strange for someone, and I say to this person here who's saying the Bible's made by grifters, by liars, basically. I say it's kind of strange for someone who's lying and envying to say that people who wrote about how lying and envying are wrong are not telling the truth. That's how it goes. Oh, go. There we go. What's this? So I say to someone else, Ben Riley calling hate mail. I say, wow, who could possibly mess Thurman up so bad that he would do this? He's like basically supposed to get hit by a truck. So it says, this is Ben Riley. To find out he was the clone. I was like, oh wow. A truck. Ben Smith. Bethesda, Fallout 36, Elder Scrolls Blades, and then 52-player Battle Royale mode. What? Player allowed as an overseer. I don't know if that's working. In Fallout 36, I don't think so. Ghostwire looks kind of cool. It looks kind of cool. Call the Avengers tonight. Saturn looks cool. Oh. Rage 2, Deathloop looks alright. Doom Eternal is, of course, awesome. The Orion thing, I don't know what's going on with that. Powerpuff Girls and Atomic Betty hanging out. Very nice. Boss of Atomic Betty hanging out. Yeah, let's look this way. How much time do I have? Got a little time. Let's just use this time here. Click. Bethesda. Block. Breakfast. Burnt button. Different moves for Kung Fu Man over here. Calendar. C block. Chivy, chowder. Clicky, clips. Colbert. No. Colbert Knobs. Kelly Kevin knows. Commander Keen game. There's some cool ideas in there, but yeah, I'm gonna make a comic talking about how things could have been way better. Let's go. Yeah, we run out of time. Let's see here. How much time we got? I'll say see you guys next time. Check me on YouTube, TV, and art.